Hey, welcome to Live with Lynn. So if you're here, say hi. If you're watching the replay, be sure to type replay so I know you were here. I'm Lynn Huber, and I appreciate you being here today. So today I'm going to talk about using the Pareto Principle to achieve more faster. Today's world recognizes being busy as important, right? It seems the more running around you do, the more urgent tasks you have, the more respected you are. Think about it. Have you ever talked about how busy you are when someone asked how you were? Probably we all do it, right? So being busy, though, doesn't mean that we're being effective at making the changes we want in our lives. Hi, Anitra. Good morning. So, in fact, it might mean quite the opposite, that we're wasting time on tasks that really aren't that important. That leaves us drained of energy and wondering what it's all for. The Pareto principle, maybe better known as the 80-20 rule or the 80-20 principle, is a way to use your time effectively so you can get more done and are working on the right activities. The Pareto principle was named after its founder, the Italian economist Vilfredo Pareto, way back in 1895. Originally, he noticed that people in society seemed to divide naturally into what he called the vital few, or the top 20% in terms of money and influence, and the what he called trivial many, which is the bottom 80%. Over time, that 80-20 distribution was observed in a variety of circumstances, like all over the place. And so eventually the Pareto principle evolved to become today's more general definition of 80% of the outcomes are driven by 20% of the efforts. So we can take Pareto's 80-20 rule and apply it to almost any situation. And understanding this principle is essential to learning how to prioritize your tasks, your days, your weeks, even your months. In a nutshell, the principle says that approximately 20% of your effort yields 80% of your results. Likewise, the reverse is also true. There are tasks that take 80% effort, and yet they only yield 20% of your results. So the goal, obviously, is to determine which tasks are which. First, take a piece of paper and write down your top 10 goals that you want to accomplish. Then ask yourself, if I could only accomplish one of these goals on that list today, which one would have the greatest positive impact on my life? Then pick the second most important goal. And what you're going to find after you complete this exercise, you'll determine the most important 20% of your goals that are going to help you more than anything else. Those are the most important goals. And they're the ones that you should continue to work at. And because you should continue to work at these goals because they're what you've chosen to be the most valuable all the time. So that's where you spend your effort all the time, right? So eat the biggest frog first. Often we see people who appear to be busy all day long, but they seem to accomplish very little. And almost always that's because they're busy working on the tasks that are of low value, while they're procrastinating on the one or two activities that could make a real difference to their business or to their overall success. The most valuable tasks that you can do each day are often the hardest and the most complex, but the payoff and the rewards for completing them is tremendous. So before you start work in the morning or whenever you start, always ask yourself, is this task in the top 20% of my activities or is it in the bottom 80%? The rule for this is resist the temptation to clear up small things first. You don't want to get stuff out of your way just because it's easy to do, but it's not important, right? If you choose to start working your day with those low value tasks, you're soon going to be developing the habit of always starting and working on the low value tasks. And you're never going to you're basically procrastinating. You're never going to get to the ones that are going to make a big difference in your life. Hi, Karen. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good to see you. So implement systems to help you streamline the important tasks. I have systems in my business that I teach my team members, systems that make it easy to get a brochure to every customer, and systems that make it easy for me to follow up with every customer. Those tasks are critical to the success of my business. Those are obviously 80% value tasks, but using systems can make them take 20% of the time to provide that 80% of the value, right? So systems allow me to do them really in just a matter of minutes. So that frees me up to meet new people and build relationships and work on building my business and work on taking care of my customers, right? So systems are a great way to make a task that typically would have taken up 80% of your time now take up way less than 20%. But the rewards are way more than 80%. So if you're in Avon, I'll teach you my systems. If you're on my team, you should already have them. If you're not, private message me and I'll be happy to send you the training. But if you're not in my business, look for ways that you can implement systems to help you streamline whatever those vital tasks are that are necessary to build your business. Systems can help you use the Pareto rule to dramatically help you in business, or it can even be applied to your job. And the Pareto rule can also help you achieve success in life overall, right? The starting point of great success and achievement has always been the same, always. It begins with the dreaming big dreams. That's where everything starts. You have to see it in your mind before you see it in real life, right? So there's nothing more important and nothing that works faster for you than to cast off your own limitations, than for you to start dreaming and fantasizing about the wonderful things that you can become, you can have, you can do. When you start dreaming and fantasizing, that's what's going to help you to get rid of your limitations and move forward. Anitra says, Karen says campaign mailers working great. Yes, that's a system. And Anitra says systems work for home chores too. I get tons done that way. Yeah, it's true. It doesn't have to be about business. It's about your life. It's about, how to achieve more faster, right? So a wise man once said, you must build big dreams, for only big dreams have the power to move the minds of men. So when you begin to dream big dreams, your levels of self-esteem and self-confidence will go up immediately. You're going to feel more powerful about yourself and your ability to deal with whatever happens, whatever comes your way. The reason so many people accomplish so little is because they never allow themselves to lean back and imagine the life that could have been possible for them. Seriously, you gotta dream it. You gotta realize what could be possible. And once you know what's possible, now you can go after it, right? So apply the Pareto rule to your situation and watch the results. We all have a limited amount of time, energy, and resources to invest. But with the 80-20 rule, you can make sure that the way you're spending your time and energy and resources is delivering the highest return on your investment. So the Pareto Principle isn't just for business owners or managers or CEOs. You can use this strategy for your own time management too. Like Anitra says, it works for home chores, helps her get things done. Whatever you're looking to get, whether you're looking to get a promotion soon, or maybe you're just looking to be better at your job, these tips can help you there. They can help you get your house clean faster. They can help you so many ways. So strive to be a part of that 20% of society that produces 80% of the value. And focus on improving the 20% of the activities that generate 80% of your income, your success, your happiness, or hey, all of the above, right? You got this. So now I'd love to hear from you. Are you already familiar with the Pareto Principle? How do you implement this rule or this principle into your life? What kinds of things help you to focus on those activities that provide 80% of the value? So please share with us in the comments below. I would love to hear your stories. Thank you all you guys for being live with me today. I have Anitra and I have Karen live, and anyone else who might be live who just hasn't commented, and anyone who might be watching the replay, I appreciate you. So go out there and have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.